Welcome back. Oh, yes, Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. This is good. I'm really feeling it. I'm feeling the Friday vibes. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. There is so many things I want to tell you today. So many. First of all, thank you for listening. Life is short and you decided to tag along. You can do so many other stuff. What is it now? October, and it's Friday. I don't know. There are still some restrictions in place. So you couldn't go to Paris to walk in those long stretched avenues, visit the places, the Eiffel Tower. In the autumn is the best to visit Paris. And of course, there are so many other places nice in the autumn. And you're listening to this, you're watching this video, and that is great. Thank you for your companionship. Hopefully, it's worth it. I make it worth it. At least I try. There's at least that I can do. So many things to say, so many. You know, as a challenge to wake me up from my long winter dream. You know, the winter dream, what the winter sleep, what the bear does, the winter, sleeping for months. I was sleeping more than months. More than a year. Lockdown, needed to stay at home, needed to stay in my room. Completely changed me. You know, when you have that kind of experience, you cannot just get over it and think that everything go back how it was. Oh no, more than a year in your room will definitely change you. It changed everyone. The priorities has changed, definitely. So I said, no, I need to wake up. I need to get active again. So as a challenge, I went to a place I'd never been to. I rented a flat, tried a new life. I loved the new life. And I came back. I came back to London. And since then, two things happened. First of all, I bought a Hoover. Never in my life I thought I'm going to buy a Hoover. I lived in hundreds of places, and every single place I had at least 10-13 flatmates. For 8 months, I was living with 4 people in one room. 4 people in one small room. You can imagine. And yeah. I think there was a time I was living in a house, no one was cleaning it because it just didn't matter. I think the whole house was like 400 years old. And you know, there are so many streaming services, and they are so out of ideas to make series. You know, all you can see is like recycled ideas from the old classics, and I can tell them that listen, just make a series about 13 people living basically in one room in a house that is like 400 years old. And nobody ever cleans because there's so many people, so it's basically the house is self-cleaning. Oh my God. And then, you know, I never at home. I just go home and sleep. Maybe 5 hours, and then I'm on my way. Again. And what happened is, when I traveled the first time, since the first travel restrictions, after being more than a year in my room, the first time I traveled, and then I came back, this is what I said: I need a Hoover. I'm going to buy a Hoover. And I did. I bought a Hoover, a small one, handheld, very small one. You can, I don't know, put it in your purse, or if you have a very small bag, you can fit it in the small bag. And it's a Hoover for a car, basically. It's cordless. You can charge it like you can charge the way how you can charge your mobile phone, and that's it. Very, very easy to handle. Very, very easy to handle. And I said, I need this. And since then, whenever I wake up every single morning, no matter what, I'm hoovering my room. I'm hoovering my home. Because right now I have thousands of flatmates, but as a challenge, when I went to south of Hungary, and I had my flat, I had my own flat, my very, very own flat. And I missed that. It was a huge flat. You know, consider the places I've been to. I used to live in 5 countries, and every single place, my home, the places I rented, were relatively small. Yeah. So that was the very first time I was living in a flat where you actually need hours and hours to clean. And even if you clean for 4 hours, it's not going to be a proper cleaning. And that's it. I bought the Hoover. See how much I changed? 1 year in my room, and then having my flat just for myself. And then the next thing I said I need, which I never thought I'm going to need, was an air fryer. I don't know, I just looked at it, and my colleagues saw what I was watching on my laptop and said, oh, I have the same, buy this one. There was I don't know, several different sort of air fryers right there. Look like R2-D2 from Star Wars. And my colleague said, buy that one, buy that. So I bought that one, you know, after a good recommendation. And I ordered it next day. It came, and I tried. I went on YouTube, you know, YouTube Shorts, and there was basically a 10-second video explaining how to do fries, French fries. You know, peel the potato, chop up the potato, and then leave it for 20 minutes in a boiling water with salt, and then put it in the air fryer. Little bit of oil, very, very little. Maybe less than a teaspoon of oil. You just sprinkle on it. And then some seasoning, and you put it on 20 minutes, 10 minutes, after you turn it a little bit, and then 10 minutes more. So that's it, and it's ready. You know, I wanted to buy this for my love interest. I wanted to buy this because I thought I have an air fryer, I thought it's a completely new thing. I never heard of it before. I don't even know how I bumped into it. I never heard it before, and I said, okay, I'm going to buy this for my love interest, and we can have a shared adventure, even if it's a sort of a long distance relationship right now. We can have a shared experience almost every single day. We can try something new, and cooking is great. You can't really go snowboarding to the mountains right now. And then I was doing the potato, and I realized that it's basically it just doesn't give you the feel. It doesn't give you the feeling what I was looking for right there. I thought it's something completely new, something adventurous, something great, but it's basically, the others told me, basically it's exactly the same when you cook in the oven, in the kitchen. Exactly the same. You don't save time. You don't save. The taste will be slightly different. Slightly different. I can tell you that. It's true. It will be slightly different, and maybe that is a good thing. Yeah, because you know when I went to south of Hungary as a challenge, if I still have this wanderlust in me, the first thing that get me going was the food, because the food was amazing. And I can tell you, if you've never been there and you're planning to go there, when all these bad things that are happening right now in the world is finished, and you wanna go to south of Hungary, prepare that they really like salty stuff. I never really used salt before in my food. But never really. Maybe just a pinch of salt, that's it, that's all. But over there, oh my God, they use a teaspoon. Oh no, they use like a soup spoon. Like a big spoon of salt of everything. It's like, would you like some French fries with your salt? It's really like a mountain of salt on your plate. Even when you're in a restaurant down there. Even in a restaurant, they give you lots of salt with the food. So you need to prepare for that. But everything is so great. So I think when I bought this air fryer after the Hoover, as an evidence of my changed behavior of the recent events in the world, got a reaction to it, isn't it? So I bought a Hoover, I bought the air fryer, and I realized that the people who recommended it, basically they living the same lifestyle as me. Working long hours, and living somewhere where the rent is cheap, preferably very, very cheap. So everyone has like lots of flatmates. Lots of them. So there is one kitchen usually. Obviously, I've never been to the house with more than one kitchen. So there's one kitchen and there is a queue to use the kitchen. So basically, this air fryer is a diplomatic way to have a kitchen in your in your own room. You don't have to go to the kitchen at all to disturb the others, to fight for your place in the world, in the kitchen. No, you just basically, you can leave it under your bed. It looks like R2-D2 from the Star Wars, but not that tall at all. So you can leave it under your bed, and it has basically like a drawer. You take out the drawer, and that is basically the basket you need to put all the food you want to air dry. How do you say it? Air dry, and and that's it. So basically, you don't even have to get out of bed. You can maybe keep a stack of potato not under your pillow, but under your bed, and you can reach down with your, I don't know, are you left-handed or right-handed? Let's say you're right-handed. Why not? So you reach down with your right hand, you take the stack of potato, you take one potato, you peel it quickly, and then chop it up, on your belly. Why not? And then on your left hand, with your left arm, you can reach down under your bed, and you take out the basket of the air dryer, and you can just put the whole thing in it. A little bit of oil. Why not? You can have it on your nightstand, little bit of olive oil, just like a little bit like a teaspoon. You just sprinkle on it, and you close the basket. You turn the thing. 20 minutes, or you can half that. 10 minutes, and after that you shake the whole thing, and then put it back again for another 10 minutes, and that's it. You don't have to get out of bed at all. This is a great thing. I think I like this. When I started this video, I said, I don't like this air fryer. There's nothing new that it can bring to your life. Then I realized that it can bring something very new into your life. Oh yes, it's definitely a different lifestyle. Because my love interest, right now, never ever lived in in a rented place, never. Never had a flatmate. So for my love interest, all this lifestyle is new, completely new. And I said, you know, when I realized I don't like the air fryer, listen, I'm not going to buy it for I know I said that I'm going to buy it for you, but I changed my mind because it's just not good. It's, you know, it just doesn't serve the fantasy I thought it will be serving. So, but then I realized that it does. The lifestyle, you know, it's very difficult to explain how is it to live in the circus with lots of flatmates. And I realized that the air fryer is the perfect way to let everyone let into your world. Instead of explaining, instead of telling, you just show. Listen, this is the air fryer. This is how you cook with it. You know, just put it under you put it under your bed on one side. The other side, you put a stack of potatoes, and this is how you peel it on your stomach in the morning. You don't have to get out of bed. You know, we don't seek no trouble here in the kitchen where there's usually like 10 people in the morning already. So this is it. This is how I live. And I still think that we are going to be a great match. Why not? Why the hell not? Welcome back. Oh, yes, Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. This is good. I'm really feeling it. I'm feeling the Friday vibes. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. There is so many things I want to tell you today. So many. First of all, thank you for listening. Life is short and you decide.